We're back! Is this what people say now? Is welcome back to our channel?
Yeah.
Welcome back to our freaking channel.
Been a minute. Yeah, we're gonna fill you in on what we've been up to, and we're kicking this channel back up and going.
We're going.
Okay, so let's do a little recap.
We're getting used to the whole vlogging situation again. We used to be like, we would just whip out the camera, and
Also, we're being quiet because we're at an Airbnb with other people, so it's a little awkward.
So we took some notes of just some bigger life events that have happened in the last 4 years, because if you look at our channel right now, the last time you saw us was Switzerland.
Yep.
And most of our vlogs were definitely just like B-roll cinematic footage. We're here to chat. We're here to say, I'm Stasia, that is how you pronounce my name.
And I'm Colby, that's how you pronounce my name.
We're Stasia and Colby.
Yep.
And we are We the Wandering. Okay, so to jump into, Colby's goal is to make this very, very concise.
Stay concise.
To the point. So once we got back from Europe, we moved into our very first apartment together.
We got a two bed, two bath actually.
Oh yeah,
nice.
That was nice. We had the luxury of 2 bathrooms. Never again did we have that. Actually, no, our house did.
Yeah.
We're jumping ahead.
Anyways.
This is not concise. We moved into our first apartment in downtown Salt Lake.
Yep.
As soon as we got back from Europe, because we just loved each other so much that we could never be apart, because we traveled in Europe for 2 months together.
Yep.
Lived in a van together in Iceland, and
Sorry, there's bugs.
I couldn't go a day without smelling this guy.
I smell pretty bad right now.
Colby hasn't showered in a week. I just want to show you Colby's feet.
No.
Camera died. Great start.
So, after we moved into our apartment together, we got the love of our life. His name is Yeti, and he's a very handsome Siberian Husky boy. And we rescued him. And how somebody let that little guy go, I'll never understand, but he brings us joy every single day.
After we got Yeti, I started working full-time at Kodiak Cakes. If you don't know what that is, it's the pancake company in the grocery store with the bear on the box. Yes, it's like the brown box in the grocery stores with the bear on it, so.
While Stasia was doing the full-time thing, I still wasn't about it, and I have my own production company. It's called Angelos Media.
In March of 2019, we all traveled to Thailand for a couple weeks. Was it 2 weeks?
Yep.
Thailand was sick. We got engaged in Thailand. Colby proposed in Koh Lanta on the beach.
Yep.
And it was beautiful. And I don't know how you kept it a secret that whole time, the ring in your box. Like, we were literally on a Vespa going through Thailand, and the ring was in his pocket, and I was literally on the back of the Vespa, you know?
Yep.
And I just thought it was a GoPro in his pocket. It was a ring box. And then the next morning, I woke up with dengue fever.
Yep.
What a time. The whole next month, I was just like dying ill. So we got home and I was in bed for legit a month. My whole entire body was peeling, like the palm of my hands, my feet. Dengue fever was awful. Literally felt like my bones were crumbling. Couldn't even move. So
Plenty of Yeti cuddles.
yeah. We just worked a ton after that. Colby was still doing his company, his production company, doing a whole bunch of freelance. We was still working freelance for his production company, and I was still at Kodiak, so we just worked a ton. We moved into our first house, still a rental.
With a yard. We had a yard.
With a yard. And it was really cute. It was a 4-bedroom, 2 bath. It was beautiful. The downstairs flooded.
It was a shitty situation.
We won't even show that footage. Literally the whole basement flooded with poo.
Yeah. We just kept up traveling and went to Maui, and we That was the first time we've ever flown Delta One. That was sweet.
That was Colby's Christmas present to me, was Delta One.
Yeah, totally worth it. Totally worth it. Anyways.
It was amazing. We fostered a dog, and then we
got another dog.
Okay, we fostered a dog, and then we got another dog. So our second dog, Reiki, we got her. Love her. She's
Also
my girl.
husky.
And we started wedding planning. So this whole period of our lives was just all wedding planning, which was so much fun.
Yeah.
Wedding dress shopping, bachelorette party, bachelor party.
And then
it was 2020. So you know what happened in 2020.
March came around and yeah.
Yeah, so we were supposed to get married September 2020 in the Dolomites in Italy. And that didn't happen, and that's okay. I literally clung on to that though. I literally thought that we were going.
We're not gonna cancel it. We're not gonna cancel it.
We had flights booked, and so literally a few weeks before it was gonna happen, I was just like, we're still going. They're gonna let us in, it's fine.
Yeah.
We didn't go, and so we actually ended up getting married in Sundance. We just had a whole weekend wedding. We rented out a few cabins for our friends and family, got married in the backyard of all of these cabin Airbnbs. It was so freaking amazing. Our wedding was a dream. It was a whole weekend wedding in the mountains with cabins. Just perfect. That was September 12th, 2020. We got married.
Yep. And then we went full adult.
And we bought a house, October 2020.
And man, oh man, that has been a learning curve.
It's not that bad. Honestly, so many people talk crap on buying houses. It's been totally fine. Like, I need some wood to knock on.
You know what? Owning a house is cool because you can do whatever you want to it, but renting a house is just as great.
It's just cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to St. Thomas and St. John after that. Swam with some turtles. It's honestly, we don't need to say too much about it other than it's the best water you'll ever be in or around. It's the most visible water on planet Earth, I think.
It beats Hawaii's water. Like, I always thought Hawaii's water was super clear blue. St. Thomas, St. John water, clear blue. And it's perfectly warm. Like, it's, yes.
I'm just gonna keep doing that.
So that was our trip with Austin and Candace. That was so much fun. We camped a lot. We hung out with family a lot and friends, went to concerts, whole bunch of stuff, you know, all the life things that you do in between all of these big things. We're just not gonna talk about it. It would take too long.
We got that sickness that everyone had for a bit there.
That we're not gonna say the word because I think it will block our video or flag it or something, but you know, the 2021 thing that went around, we got that. Oh, sorry, the 2020
thing that went around.
Sickness thing that went around, we're not gonna say the word.
But
we got that.
Without touching too much on it, my experience was awful.
My experience was bad as well.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Colby passed out.
Anyways.
We did van life for a week, couple weeks, and did like the whole West Coast with our dogs, which honestly was so much freaking fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Like, that was so much fun to take our dogs in van life, and then especially just Pacific Northwest. Beautiful. Who doesn't love the Pacific Northwest? We love, yes, another chef kiss of everywhere we've been. Okay, surprisingly, we don't have a van. Like, that's crazy to me that in this life update that I'm not saying that we have a van, because even in 2018 when we were filming all those Europe vlogs, we were talking about living in a van. Like, and then during 2020, everyone bought a freaking van to live in because everyone's jobs went remote. So we still haven't done it, and we really want to, and I think it may happen soon.
Okay. And then I went to the man and I said, give me a job, and it needs to be full-time. So I started full-time at Kodiak as well.
So working with his wife full-time, love it.
It was awesome.
Like, we were just crushing it at work. Very proud of all the work that I did there, and I know I did a great job and had a great time. We also filmed a ton of athletes. We started our athlete program at Kodiak Cake.
That was honestly what brought me into the whole thing. Is I just did a whole bunch of freelance projects with them and doing athlete videos, and I thought it was going to be a lot of athletes mostly, but it's still fun. But that was the best part for sure, is all the athlete content.
I'm no longer there, but I was there for 3 years, and I gained so much experience, got promoted twice. I left as the creative content manager, and another chef's kiss. This past November, we went to
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. So we went to Costa Rica. You're just fixing everything. That's the theme of this video for Colby. We came back from Costa Rica and we just worked a ton. We both worked at Kodiak, and then that's when I stopped working with Kodiak as well, was in February, and it is March now. We are currently in Oahu. We've stayed on the North Shore for a week and a half now, and we still have a week to go.
And we're gonna be in a van coming up this week.
We've already talked about how much we love van life,
yep.
So.
And going forward, we're doing a lot more freelance stuff, and we've been offered some really sweet projects so far, which we're stoked on. I don't want to talk about them just yet, but they're taking us to some pretty cool places, and yeah, the future's looking good. And
yeah.
Also, I'm still getting used to talking to myself.
Yeah, and we keep looking up here. We need to stop. We need to look.
Okay, but just so you know, it's me, not you. And
what?
Never mind.
Some really, really big things coming in our life that we're so excited for.
Yep.
So we're not going to share that. So many chef kisses.
And
we're not going to share this, and we're not going to share that in this video. We're going to share it in the next one because it deserves its whole video by itself. And we're just so excited. We have a lot of awesome things coming, and the last 4 years have been amazing. So many experiences, so many, like all around the board, all across the board.
I love this woman.
We are sticking our neck out.
I love this woman, and I'm just very glad to be here with her, and I don't know how else to say it other than welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Insert end credits.
This hat, two hats kissing, doesn't really work.
Anyways.
Big things coming. Bye, guys.
Later, dudes.